Rest in peace to Jim Brown. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. Brother Malcolm came and brought his good friend back to the ancestors with him. Brother Malcolm came on his birthday and got his good friend Jim Brown and took him back to the land of the Agungun. I said, Brother Malcolm, on his 98th birthday, on the new moon in Taurus. Where my Taurus Africans at? Where are my Taurus Africans at? Yesterday was the new moon in Taurus on Brother Malcolm's birthday. Yesterday was the new moon in Taurus on Brother Malcolm's birthday. Brother Malcolm came back 98 years. On his 98th solar return, he got his good friend Jim Brown. Brother Malcolm grabbed his good friend Jim Brown and took him back to the ancestors with him. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. Rest in peace to El Hajj. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. Rest in peace to El Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, Malcolm X. I believe Brother Malcolm came and got Jim Brown. You're not going to tell me that Jim Brown joined the ancestors on Malcolm's birthday on a new moon in Taurus. You're not going to tell me that's a coincidence. You're not going to tell me it was a coincidence that Brother Malcolm's birthday was on the same day that his good friend Jim Brown joined the ancestors. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, brothers and sisters. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there who side with Malcolm's former enemies against Malcolm. Many of them were not born during Malcolm's life. They were born after Malcolm's assassination. Many of them are young and they only know what they read or saw on YouTube or what somebody told them. But I want to say this, and I mean this. I mean this. I want to make sure you mean this. Malcolm X, El Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, was a child of the Marcus Garvey movement. His father, Earl Little, was a division head for the Most Honorable Marcus Garvey. Malcolm's father, Earl Little, was assassinated carrying out the work of the Marcus Garvey movement. It was Malcolm's father who wrote to President Calvin Coolidge demanding Marcus Garvey's release from prison in Atlanta. Malcolm's mother, Louise Little, was a contributing writer for Marcus Garvey's Negro World newspaper, the most widely circulated black newspaper in the history of mankind. Malcolm X, after his mother's institutionalization due to mental breakdown and his family being broken up by the child welfare system, he turned to the streets. He turned to the streets. He found a former Garveyite, member of the Garvey movement, who would clean him up, teach him, put him out there. They had differences. They fell apart. Everybody knows the story. Malcolm was murdered. A collaboration between the government and his enemies in the community. It was a collaboration. Some people who side with Malcolm's adversaries continue to reject Malcolm to this very day. They repudiate his name. They disgrace his memory. I want to say this. You have a right to feel how you want to feel. Every man, every woman has a right to their opinion. But I want to say this. I uphold Malcolm X, his life, his legacy, his name, his image. If you have a problem with El Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, then you have a problem with me. Pan-Africanists stick together. Pan-Africanists stick together. And if you have nothing good to say about Brother Malcolm, You have no business trying to do any work with me. You have no business coming to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. You have no business seeking any type of collaboration with the Prince of Pan-Africanism at all. I do not tolerate the disrespect of the legend El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. I don't give a damn what organization you belong to. I don't give a damn who your prophet and Messiah is. That's none of my business. I don't care. That's your stuff. I'm just telling you respectfully, if you got an issue with Malcolm, if you have nothing good to say about that man, then stay the F away from Dr. Umar, because I'm a diehard Malcolm X person. I rep all my Pan-Africanists. I'm just keeping it a buck. I rep all my Pan-Africanists. So you young brothers in the conscious community, throwing dirt on Malcolm's name, it's no need to be seen with me, bruh. Because the minute somebody lets me know that you be throwing dirt on Malcolm's name, we done. We can't communicate. We can still be respectful. We can still be respectful, but ain't no collaborations, no way, shape, form, or fashion. You are not going to disrespect Malcolm and think you're going to get on with Dr. Umar. It's not happening. When you look at me, you're looking at Malcolm. I am my ancestors. You understand me? When you're looking at me, you're looking at Garvey. I am my ancestors. I want to make sure we clear. Malcolm X slander will not be tolerated. This is your big brother King Kong Consciousness signing out. Signing out.